Your why is so terribly important when it comes to your success in this business. And sometimes when we ask this question, I think sometimes people are like, is this question really, sorry, you're not looking at me, is this question really important, right? Do I really need to know this to be successful in my business? And let me tell you, knowing your why is one of the single most important things in this business. You have to have a reason why you want this business to be successful, right? If you just say, I want to make extra money and change the world and make people healthier, guess what? That's not going to be strong enough to make you get up every day and work this business, right? So have a real moment with yourself and ask, like, man, why do I need this business to be successful? Right? Why do I need this business to be successful? What in my life have I not been able to change because of my lack of time or my lack of finances? What are those things that I have not been able to change? Right? And be real with yourself and ask that. Is it paycheck to paycheck? Is it I can barely pay my bills when they come? I can't get a new car. I can never say yes to my kids. I cannot go on a vacation. My job is, I'm working at my job more than I'm actually seeing my family. Like, why? What do you want this business to do for you? Right? What do you want this business to do for you? So we're going to kind of go over what the first 3 promotions would look like on average. And what you're going to do is I'm going to tell you the average income of these first 3 promotions. And you're going to attach why you need this. Okay? You're going to attach why you need it. So the first promotion that you're going to have is executive. Okay? An executive averages $272 a month. Some a little more, some less, but $272 a month. If you had an extra $272 coming in, if I gave you an extra $272, where do you need that money to go? And be real. It doesn't have to be like some super great answer like, it's going to go to eliminate my debt, or it's going to go, not saying that that's not your answer, or it's going to go to double my savings or to plan for my vacation. It could be something real like, man, I've been behind on my car note for 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Like those real things that are happening in your life that you want to change, you got to write them down on paper so that you can connect your business to something strong. Okay. The next promotion would be Ruby. A Ruby averages $497 a month, $497 a month. A Ruby averages, some more, some less. Okay. If you had that extra $497 a month coming into your home, extra, what are you doing with it? Why do you need it? And make it a real answer. Like, why do you need that? I hope y'all writing them down. Okay. The third promotion, which is where your $5,000 bonus is attached to, an Emerald averages about $939 a month. Some more, some less. If you had $939 coming into your house extra per month, what's going to change? What are you going to do with it? Why do you need that? Where's that money going? Where's it going? Something specific like this going, man, listen. Where's it going? Now that you have the answer to those questions, this is why you're waking up and working your business every day. This is why, right? I always tell people it's important to know why you're waking up and doing this. Why when you're tired, you're going to do it. Why when you are feeling sick, you're going to do it. Why even though you had the busiest day like crazy, you're going to do it. Why you're going to step outside of your comfort zone and you look at the things on that paper. Either you want to accomplish those things or you don't. And if you don't want them to accomplish them, ain't nobody else on the Zoom going to do it for you. Because we got our own list. So look at those things every day and say, listen, I'm about to check these things off my list and it's going to be different things. So really connect it with something strong, right? Like, this is why I need this business to be. This is why I need this business to be successful. And don't make it a plan B. Make it the plan. Okay? Know why you want your business to be successful. I'm telling you, it will drive you to work on another level. There's nothing that anyone can say to me. There's no amount of sickness or feeling or anything that can make me not work my business. I can feel a little scratchy throat coming, but I'm about to heal that right now. But let me tell you, let it come. You think I'm gonna stop working because my throat hurting? No. I'm gonna do a double dose of greens, take some probiotics, get some medicine, and my little fingers will be twiddling right there from the bed. I'm gonna make it happen because I have decided what this business is going to do. And that's final. Okay? All right, so we're going to move on to a couple tasks. So now we're going to start to talk about what we call the steps to success. The first thing, I want all of you to make sure you have the It Works Office app on your phone. Make sure you have the It Works Office app on your phone. If you ain't got no storage, erase some of your pictures. Take all the games off your phone because y'all ain't got time for games on your phone. Y'all building an empire now, right? So make sure you have the It Works Office app on your phone. It's an amazing app. This app, you can place orders through it whenever we have company announcements, all of these things. It's an amazing app. So it gives you the ability to run your business literally from the palm of your hand. So it's awesome. So It Works app, make sure you have that on your phone. If you haven't already, you should be logging into your e-office. Your enroller should have given you your distributor ID and password. Enroll and log on right away. Like that's your back office. Like sign your tax form. This is a legit business. If you don't verify your tax information, you cannot get paid. Now the IRS got to go through there and make sure you're legit. Okay. So also be inquisitive, right? Go in your e-suite, your e-office, and click around. There's a training academy in there. Click that training academy, even if it's from your phone and you don't have a computer. It's not an excuse. Open up that smartphone, click on those videos on the training academy, and start watching some of those videos. Okay. But just click around. Just be super thirsty. Click around and see everything in there so that you can know what you have at the palm of your hands, okay? So now we're gonna get into the nitty gritty of what needs to be done. Okay, so we're gonna write our first affirmation of the night. We're real big on affirmations around here. We're big on speaking life and believing that we can do it, okay? And so here's the thing, if you've already done this, right, now your job is either to do it again or help somebody else do it. I am going to sign 4 loyal customers tomorrow. Go ahead and write that on your paper. That's your first action. I am going to sign 4 loyal customers tomorrow. I know it may seem a little lame or a little redundant or does not make sense to write it, but there's something about saying something and then writing down that makes it real. I did not know that until like this year. I started to check some things off, right? Saying it makes it real. Seeing it makes it real. You ever not been hungry, but you thought about it long enough or you've seen enough commercials and you got hungry? You kept seeing that same commercial. Now you're hungry because there's so much power in what you see and what you hear, right? So write it down. I am going to sign 4 loyal customers tomorrow. Gonna sign 4 loyal customers tomorrow. I'm going to do it. Okay. So you got your first affirmation. So now we're gonna jump into why this is so important for you to have these 4 loyal customers by tomorrow, right? And let me tell you something about the money team and about our business. We are always going to push you to have aggressive deadlines, right? We want you guys to be above average, but to be above average, you got to be willing to have an above average goal so that you can reach that above average thing. I'm trying to mute somebody. Sorry. Oh, I have to mute from this one here. Okay, cool. All righty. So I'm going to pull up the steps to success. Now, this sheet that I'm going to pull up, you actually want to print it every month. And mine is actually sitting, I will show you, but it's sitting on my refrigerator. It's called our steps to success. I print it every single month. I've been in the business 3 years and I print it every single month. There's nothing that I'm going to tell you guys to do that I don't do myself, right? So it's called the steps to success. This is literally like our business plan. You know, you hear in a business, you have a business plan and what you need to do to carry out your business. Your steps to success is your business plan. So when you're thinking about like, man, what do I need to accomplish? Like, man, how am I supposed to get to $10,000 a month? How am I going to get this $5,000 bonus? Everything is centered around the steps to success. Everything is centered around it. You learning how to do it. And the more you learn how to do it, you get to teach somebody how to do it. That's the cycle. I do it, I teach. I do it, I teach. I do it, I teach. That's what we're going to talk about, the steps to success. So there's 3 steps to the steps to success. All right. So here are the steps to success here. So again, this sheet you can find after you all graduate from the beginners boot camp. You will be in the money team group. You can find it here, but you can just go into your e-suite. You can click document library and you can search steps to success and you will see this sheet. So what I usually do is I go somewhere where you can print for cheap and I'll print me like 12, 20, whatever black and white copies so that I can have them in a folder ready, because it just helps me. Even though I know the steps in my head, it just lets me see like what I need to accomplish, right? So step one is an underrated step that we don't understand. It's so important. And so even step 1 is making sure you're commission qualified, but I like to call step 1 the get results step. Yes, you do have to use it to be commission qualified. There are two ways to be commission qualified. I'm going to use CQ, which stands for commission qualified. Whenever you see CQ, it stands for commission qualified. You could be commission qualified by running an 80 BV auto ship, which is what I suggest, and I will tell you why. BV is the value on a product. Now, let me tell you this. Don't think you got to go home or leave here and learn all the BVs of every product, because you don't. As you start to place orders, the orders will say the amount of BV it is. So for instance, $50 would not equate 50 BV. The BV is what we get paid on. A lot of the products are the same, where there's like a dollar difference. So running an 80 BV auto ship, so everybody's
and guys, she'll like the difference too. Eugenic samples are not available in store.
And then another way to be commission qualified is to have 150 in PBV. PBV stands for personal bonus volume. Personal bonus volume is volume that you get from your loyal customers, your personal orders and things of that nature, okay? But let me tell you why I call this the get results steps. I call this the get results steps because running that auto ship, a lot of people get a little intimidated thinking about the idea that you have to get products every month, but do not be intimidated about getting products in your home every month. If you want people to first, believe in yourself and know that you're building a successful business. That's the first thing. You can't build a successful business without loving your product. The second thing is people are going to validate what you're saying even more because you're falling in love with the products yourself. You're using the products yourself. People see you using the product. People see your life transforming with the product. So what you want to do in this step, what I want all of you guys to think about is what are some 30, 60, 90-day goals that you have as far as your fitness or your hair growth or your skincare or your weight loss? What are some goals that you have? Okay? Know those goals and find the product that's going to help you, because I guarantee you, if you have a goal to lose 30 pounds and you lose those 30 pounds, people are going to ask you, what are you doing? Right? They're going to ask you, what are you doing? And you have an easy opportunity to share your business. It gives us the right to be shares people over sales people, and shares people are a lot more successful, because not that we're going to have a need for every single product, but you're just going to have this newfound love. So a lot of times we say, we don't know what to post. We don't know what to say. Let me tell you, if you're using the product consistently, you'll always have something to post. You'll always have something to say. Okay. So in this step, you want to make sure that you're getting products on your home for yourself every month, 80 BV worth of products. And let me tell you, I get it. When I first started the business, I was like, I don't have money for that. Right. But I quickly have to change my mindset and think, okay, this is my business. So what I did is I always put a bag of wraps and greens on my auto shipment. So I would sell those wraps for $25 a piece. I would sell those little packets of greens and I would make my money for it. Simple as that. So if you don't have an auto ship set it up. It doesn't run until next month. And all you have to do is work your business. If you work your business, you'll have your money for it. But I promise you, if you get results for yourself, it's going to be one of the easiest ways for you to build your business, because you become the billboard. You become that, like, okay, what you doing? I want to know what you're doing. How'd your hair grow? Like, what's really good? Like, I want to know, like, what you're doing. I need to know what you're doing. And that's what it becomes when you become a product of the product. All right, so that's step one. Step two is 4 LCs. So whenever you hear me say LC, LC stands for loyal customer. So you will hear me say LC. LC stands for loyal customer. Sorry, I'm trying to. Loyal customer, okay? 4 LCs. Every month you should be getting 4 LCs. Remember, this is your monthly business plan. You always want your goals to be at least this. You can have your goals go above this, but you don't want your goals to go below it. If it goes below it, no, you can't get in trouble, but you came into this business to make money. So if that's the case, then you want to make sure your goals are aligned with the steps to success. Okay, so 4 loyal customers. So I want you to think hypothetically, if you don't have your 4 loyal customers yet, or even if you do have your 4 loyal customers, If it's a new month, you've been in the business since March and it's April and you haven't gotten 4 customers yet, guess what? You need another 4. So let's think of this. Who are 4 people right now you can call and you think they would support you? Who would you call if your tire went flat? Who would you call if you were sick? Who's that person you go out with on Friday night? Who would you let babysit your kids? Who are these people outside of your house who are the closest to you? So my first 4 customers was my grandma, my mom, and my 2 closest friends. Those are my first 4 customers. So I'm going to tell you what happens when you get 2 customers. So I'm going to put mom, and then I'm going to put grandma. The biggest thing is not overthink this, right? Listen to what your enrollers, the scripts, and the way they're telling you to build this. Like, I know it seems awkward because they're not used to so much help and used to scripts, but remember, duplication is how this business is built. If you find yourself in a corner building your business all alone, then you have nothing to duplicate. Okay? So mom and grandma, let's say your mommy and grandma, those are my first 2 customers. So when you get your first 2 customers, right, you become what we call fast start qualified. This means you can earn unlimited weekly $100 bonuses, and I will tell you how to earn it. Once you get 2 customers, you'll be fast start qualified. So those of you who have 2 customers, congratulations, you are fast start qualified in your business, okay? But you need 2 customers to be fast start qualified. Get the 2 customers. You also get what we call here. You see we have this here. You also get the wrap reward, okay? The wrap reward is where you can buy an entire bag of wraps. You can get a bag, you can get 4 wraps. Let's do that for $25. That's legit, guys. You get 4 wraps for $25. So what that means is you can profit $75 from that. You know, wrap cash is one of the ways we get paid in our business, just one. Like, y'all literally should have a little tote, a man bag, or something where you're keeping wraps, fab wrap or saran wrap in your handbag or whatever at all times, always prepared to wrap somebody wherever you are. Okay? Excuse me, because it's a quick $25 that you can make. And if you're coming from a wrap reward, you're able to profit $75 from it. Okay, so now you get your next 2 customers. So it was my friend. Okay, come on. It was my friend Takia was my 3rd customer, and then my friend Latoya was my 4th customer. Okay, these are my first 4 customers. I was just like you. I didn't really know much. I just kind of used the script that they told me to use, but I just went to the people who I felt would support me because it's me. Okay, so when you get your other 2 customers, you get another one of those wrap rewards that I was telling you about. So now between the 2 wrap rewards, it's $150 you can profit from that, from selling those 8 wraps. Also, when you get your 4 customers, you get your $100 shopping spree. You get your $100 shopping spree when you get your 4 customers. The shopping spree is so legit, guys. You can get gear, and if you haven't, go to your website and look at the apparel. It's super cute. It's like not like corny cute. It's like really cute. So you can get apparel. Maybe there's a pack or product that you've been wanting to try, but you get that $100 shopping spree. You have to have those 4 customers within your 30 days. But that's okay, because all of you guys are going to get your 4 customers by tomorrow, so you're not worried about if you're going to have them by your 30 days. By your 30 days, you're going to be on to the next thing, not 4 customers, your first 4 customers. Okay? So you get your $100 shopping spree. You also become eligible. You can now earn that $5,000 bonus, right? I know a lot of you are thinking about, like, what about that $5,000 bonus she was telling me about? If you don't have 4 customers, guess what? You're not even set up to where you can earn it yet. So get those 4 customers in. And then we'll start talking about the next step to go towards that $5,000 bonus. And then also you are building your commission, which is paid on the 15th. So you should see your first commission check on May 15th. Yeah, what is it going to be, May? So y'all see now why we bugging y'all about getting these 4 customers? Yeah. You get fast start qualified where you can earn the unlimited weekly $100 bonuses. Get the 2 wrap rewards. There's a bag of wraps for $25. You get your $100 shopping spree. You're now eligible to earn that $5,000 bonus, and you're building your commission that you'll get on May 15th. All of that is unlocked with getting those 4 customers. Connect with your enroller, use the script, send the screenshots, get them on the phone, get the 4 loyal customers. One thing you don't want to do is overcomplicate the process or try to choose or try to invent a wheel of your own to build the business. The systems work in the business. Just be connected to where you need to connect to get what you need to get these 4 customers in the system by tomorrow. Okay? All right. So that is step 2. So remember that 4 LCs. 4 LCs. Every month you want to get at least 4 loyal customers connected to the product. Okay? All right. And so now the last step is 3 DTs. When you hear me say DTs, I'm referring to distributors. Now, if you're on here, you have a spouse or a very, very close boyfriend or fiance, with it being $50 right now, even if they're not going to work, go ahead and sign them up because it's 2 checks that you can get. So we're just going to put hubby here, for example. That can be your first distributor. And then let's say your second distributor is your really close friend, Susie. Like you're like, come on, Susie, you do this with me, it'd be super fun. And then your third your third distributor is a girl from high school. You haven't talked to her in 15 years, but she's your third distributor. Okay? So let me tell you, remember those fast start bonuses I was telling you about, those unlimited weekly $100 bonuses? Now I'm going to tell you how to get it. So if you've gotten 2 customers and you've already signed a distributor, you now can start to generate $100 bonuses every week, as often, as much as you want to. I love the fast start bonus. I literally call them like hope for the next week. Like if you know you need an extra $100, extra 200, 300, 400, whatever that number is, you now have a way that you can make it. Okay? So let's say you sign your husband and then you get him loyal customer 1, or you got it yourself, I don't know, loyal customer 2. You get a $100 bonus the following Friday. So let's say you sign a distributor today, and that distributor has 2 customers by tomorrow, as long as it's like by, early in the day tomorrow, not to, by tomorrow. Next Friday, the 20th, you'd have a $100 bonus. Easy. And then Susie, the same thing. She gets loyal customer 1, loyal customer 2, and you get a $100 bonus the following Friday. And then your high school girl, you sign on your team, they get loyal customer 1, they get loyal customer 2, and you get $100. So you've just made $300 by doing the steps, building your team, but also making sure they're connected to like the beginner's boot camp. They're getting on the training. You're connecting them with your mentors, making sure they have everything they need to build their business. And when that happens, they get 2 customers, you get a $100 bonus. That's like legit. And you can, let's say, you're overachiever, right? You get 5 people to come into the business. That's 500 you can make. 10, 1,000. So you literally can control this and you can generate this as often as you would like to generate this. And that's what's amazing. So this is what you call your steps to success. Step 1 is being commission qualified. Get those results, personal results. Step 2, 4 customers. Step 3, 3 distributors. 4 LCs, 3 DTs. And you know what you do with those 3 DTs? You teach them how to do the same thing. And when you're doing that, you're building a successful organization. That's it. 4 loyal customers, 3 distributors. That is the key to building this business successfully. Okay? So that's our steps to success. Let me erase this. Everybody got that before I erase it? Wait a couple seconds. All right. I have to erase it or it's going to go to my next screen. All right. All righty. So we went over that, the steps to success. Okay. So I have another little task I want all of you guys to do. Super simple. I want you to think about in the next 7 to 10 days, 7 is better, but 7 to 10 days, when do you have 2 hours open in your schedule? I know y'all busy, but y'all not that busy. Y'all got 2 hours in the next 7 to 10 days open in your schedule. So in the next 7 to 10 days, when do you have 2 hours open in your schedule? Make sure you write that down, take a mental note. All right, y'all got your date? Kiki, Brittany, Jashawn, Melissa, Kirsty, Anitra, Ashton, Allison, Sydney, Keandra, K Club, Maddie, Heather, Jilavantia. Hope I said that right. Michelle, everybody, y'all got your date. Okay. That's the day you need to have your launch party. One thing I don't need you guys to do is overthink it. Okay. A lot of times when people hear party, it's because they don't know how our business works. You don't have to have like swag bags and hire a caterer and, call the cleaning lady. You don't have to do all of those things. All you need is like a couch, a floor, a coffee shop, anything. Our parties are simple. Okay. If you are in the same city as your enroller or other leaders, somebody will do all they can to make sure they come and do your party. If you're not, we will make sure that we can support you, whether it's virtually or we do a mock party with you. Get the launch party. The launch party is so vital. So for instance, let's say I'm in the city where you live and I come to your launch party for you. All you will have to do is invite the people and have the place. And when I have the place, you ain't got to go rent no hall or get a room at a hotel. It could be at your apartment, in your basement, whatever. I would come and I would literally do the entire party for you so that you can see how it's done and help close on your customers and your distributors. That's what happens when someone comes and supports you in the party. So that date, I want you to send that date to your enroller and say, hey, this is the date that I have in mind for my launch party. And don't be like May 7th. It needs to be in the month of April. Okay. A lot of people are like, oh, I have it on May 31st. Like, what? It's more than 30 days away. So get that time in your calendar and connects with your enroller or your mentors and let them know the date that you've come up with. If you've already had a party before, find somebody who can host a party for you, a coworker, a friend, a neighbor, someone you're in a community group with or something. Find someone who can host the party for you. But get the launch party set. The launch party is a great way to make your money back from your wraps. You can make that wrap cash back. And it's a great way to sign, more than one loyal customer in a small amount of time. Okay. So get that set up. All of you guys just prove to yourself that you have time to do it. So now here's the thing. You literally want to be loud and proud about what you're doing and the idea that you have a business. I think everybody should know that you have a business. Your coworkers, your mama and them, your aunties, your uncles, your neighbor, the girl that you see every day at the checkout. Like, be excited and be proud. Because if you're not excited, be proud, what'll happen is your cousin will end up signing with somebody else just because you didn't open your mouth. You don't know who's going to be interested. Don't in your mind like say, no, she ain't got no money or she wouldn't do this. Don't make assumptions for people. Be excited about, yes, a launch party is a wrap party. It's just your launch. But be excited about your business. Tell everybody, post, be loud, be proud. Don't think about, am I going to make a mistake? Who cares? Who knows? Right? Be loud and proud. Everybody should know. There should be nobody in your text message history that doesn't know about your business. Your girl who's sitting in a cubicle beside you, you shouldn't be going out tomorrow with your friends for dinner and your business doesn't come up in casual conversation. Somebody say, how you doing? I'm doing great. I just started a new business. Right? How's your day going today? Great. I helped 2 people start their weight loss journey. It's always an opportunity for you to bring your business up. Right? So you literally have to be loud and proud and have to talk about it, because guess the thing, if you're not going to be excited about it, guess what? The people around you are not going to be excited about it. If you're not doing something with your business every day, people are not going to take you seriously as a business owner. Right? As much as we hate Walmart, we all continue to go because we know we can count on them to be open and to have the products that we need on the shelf. We can count on them because they're serious about their business. So you can say what you want to say about them. McDonald's too. People hate McDonald's. But what? They stay busy. They stay busy because you can count on them. Not for no ice cream, but for some French fries, you can. Right? So be loud and proud about your business, guys. Like, don't take days off are for people who are like millionaires and then they've also produced a millionaire. Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't let 2 days go by and say, I ain't even talked about my business. I ain't posted. I ain't sent a message. I ain't handed out a blitz card, nothing. Like, why? Like, why not? When I started this business, I had something in my mind that told me, man, I'm about to do this. I'm about to be successful at this. Do not let that fire go. When the excitement wears off, you got to still work. You got to still go, because that's what's going to push you to the next level. Okay. All righty. Let's see here. Okay. So of course, you can find like before and after pictures on It Works does have a Pinterest page. I will try to get that uploaded to the Beginners Bootcamp group so you can see it, but there's a Pinterest page on Instagram. Also look through your leaders' pages. Once you make it into the Money Team group, we also have those. And then you also guys should be generating your own before and after pictures as well. So the next thing we can talk about is personal development. Let me tell you, and I always try to find a great way to explain why personal development is so important. And the main thing that typically comes to my mind, and I feel like, hopefully most of you or none of you are too young to know the people that I'm talking about. But there are two specific people that always come to my mind when it comes to personal development, or it could just be, I don't want to say because all athletes aren't this way, but I think of MC Hammer and then I think of Mike Tyson. Everybody know who either one of those two people are, right? Everybody know who MC Hammer Mike. And both of them were very rich at one point. Like very, very, I mean, they may have gotten their coins back up, but they were very rich, like in the 100 millions. How in your lifetime can you have 100 million and then be broke? That's crazy, right? To have had 100 million in your hand, in your bank account, and had the nerve to have gone broke. That is what you call a lack of personal development. It's when your life exceeds your brain. When your life exceeds your brain, you cannot handle it and you will lose it. And you will lose it. Some people can get places without the personal development, but personal development allows you to develop in a place where you can be prepared for the things that are going to come to you, right? So a lot of people say like, man, I want to be diamond. I want to be triple diamond. Like, are you ready to be able to pour into 20, 30, 50, 100 people? Are you ready to be able to balance that? If $10,000 is deposited into your bank account, at one time, can you successfully say, I'm going to be a great steward over this, right? Is my confidence, what are the things in my life that I want that are opportunities for me? Whether it's my confidence or it's my time management or it's my consistency or it's, building in the multi-level marketing profession. What are my areas of opportunities? Find those things and let me find a book. You know how they say rich people have bigger libraries and smaller TVs? I'm sure they have TVs in their house, right? But their libraries are always big because most people who have developed and have become hugely successful and hugely rich, they're readers. They're readers. Look at Oprah. She stayed with a book club. She's a reader. Readers allow you to experience things without actually physically experiencing them. Okay? So there are two books that you guys should be starting off with. The first book is GoPro. The author is Eric Worre. It's called GoPro. You can find it on Amazon. Both of the books I'm going to tell you can find on Amazon under $20. The second book is more geared towards women, but GoPro are for men and women. But GoPro, the book is like this big. You literally can read it like very, very, very quick, right? It's the 7 steps to becoming a network marketing professional. GoPro. Okay? Go to Amazon, order it. The second book is called Get Over Your Damn Self. It's by Rami. Her last name is spelled Noose. Okay, I may have spelled her last name wrong, but you will find it when you go on Amazon. But you can literally get both of those books, I'm pretty sure, for under $20. And if you got Prime, you'll have it probably by Saturday. Okay, so those are the two books. Start with those two books. Now, here's the key. And I had to learn this the hard way. Ordering the book is great. But when the book gets to your house, you've got to read it. And you have to be intentional on how I can apply these things to my life. I read a chapter, and then I say, how can I apply it? I just read the book Compound Effect. I would read it and say, how can I process this? And start to practice some of these things so that they can actually influenced my life. Okay. So those are the 2 books that you want to start with. But going forward, when you're looking for books, you always can ask for suggestions. But I always think about the areas in which I have opportunity in. And I try to find a book that can help me with that. Okay. I'm telling you guys, it may seem it's one of the top things in your business is personal development. Okay, so you can always, there are tons of YouTube pages to help you. Our leader, Rachel Wiggum, she does have a YouTube page. So definitely make sure you subscribe to her page. One thing about YouTube, watch a couple videos and then get out and apply it, right? It's so easy to go on YouTube and then spend hours on YouTube. Yeah. So one thing too to remember, and about our groups and about the leaders and everybody that you meet, like, man, ask questions. If something's not working, you gotta ask. You gotta be okay with asking. Asking is such a quality in people, to have the courage to ask and to say something, right? Because there's a big chance that everything that you are experiencing in your business or that you've experienced, somebody else has experienced it and have been able to prevail through it. Okay, so ask the questions so that you can get the help. Let's see, we kind of went over the auto ship, the party days. Again, if you see me scanning through something, take the initiative to make sure you get hold of this checklist and you go through it. We do have corporate calls on Sunday and Monday. You can access these through the It Works Office apps. The Sunday night call is actually typically live from our CEO's page, Mark so as far as, hold on, make sure everybody is muted.
Is there any way that you can announce the corporate call again?
Absolutely. The corporate calls are on Sunday and Monday. If you go to the, if you download the It Works, well, if you get the game plan checklist, the numbers are here. On Sunday, it's actually live. It's actually live from Mark Pentecost's page, and then the money call is at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday. Both of you here, the announcement, if you download the app, hold on guys, if you download the app and you turn the alerts on, you actually
what is that? For real?
if you download the app, you actually will get like a little notification to your phone, which is really cool. So make sure you get the It Works Office app. That way you can always be in the know about all of the calls and everything. Okay, so we can talk about compensation just a little bit here. All right, so when you're paid for the first time, you will receive an email from It Works Pay. So make sure you have an updated email in there. Make sure your email is correct. But you will get an email from my It Works Pay. So if you have not done anything to get paid, you haven't gotten the email, right? But all of you have the ability to get paid within this month through the Fast Start bonus. If you've signed a distributor, make sure you have 2 customers of your own, so then that distributor can be helped with getting their 2 customers so that you can get a $100 bonus. Okay, don't miss out on y'all coins, guys. Okay, so when it's time for you to get paid, you will get an email from my It Works Pay, and from there you will just click. There'll be a link that you click. You'll click the link, you'll set up an account in the pay portal. The money is deposited into the pay portal, and from there you can choose where you want your money to go from there. Go to savings, checking, It Works debit card. You can do a combination. That's completely up to you how you want your money to be distributed. Okay. The actual compensation plan, I would actually, if I were you, I would go to your document library in eSuite. Okay. So you're going to log into your eSuite, and you can do this from your phone or your computer. You're going to click Document Library, and then you're going to search Compensation Plan. Okay? You're going to search Compensation Plan. You're going to look at the document, and you guys should read the first 5 pages. And here, write these things down. There's a couple things that I want you guys to make sure you understand. PBV. Type it in the comments. PBV, which is personal bonus volume. GV, which is group volume. BV, which is bonus volume. And here's the big one, guys. Qualified leg. Qualified leg is a person who has 400 in group volume. Okay. If you go to your compensation page 1 through 5, you will understand all of those things. So definitely go and read it so that you can understand those things. I do have a video that talks about being a qualified leg. I'll be sure to share that one. It's very important. So definitely, it's a PDF. So like I said, you can pull it up from your phone or your computer or your tablet or whatever. It's a pretty big document because there's so many ways for us to get paid. So definitely, as you progress, you can add a page on, but definitely right now, I say read pages 1 through 5. Read pages 1 through 5 of that comp plan, and yeah, just read it so you can understand it. Okay. Also on Rachel Wiggums on her YouTube page, she does have a basic compensation plan video that helps with that. Again, as far as commission, on May 8th, you guys will see your preliminary commissions, which will give you a snapshot of how much you will get paid. You just click the commissions tab in your eSuite. And then on the 15th of May, you'll see your first check if this is your first month. If it's not, you should see one coming up here April 15th. Again, those fast start bonuses are paid out weekly the following Friday in which it was earned. So you can start earning money like now. Okay. So that's the basis of the game plan checklist. This is a huge reason why you want to have it because it has some scripts in here that tell you for verbatim how to reach out to people and respond. But all of you should be going through the beginner's boot camp. And if you were going through the beginner's boot camp, you will see that there are scripts in there, guys. There are posts. There's so much stuff in there. Like, take the time to scroll through it and understand some of the stuff in there. So a 100s list. So it's kind of like everybody's thinking like, where do I start? Like, how do I get customers? Like, how do I do this? And, I think, and this is not for all people. Some people, we come in and you want to automatically like, okay, I'm about to like beast this thing out on social media, which is fine, which we all want to do, but we forget to exhaust. And when I say exhaust, I mean eliminate, like exhaust all options. The people around us who we talk to and see every day. Like I said, when I first started, the first person I asked was my mom, because she's the first person I would ask if I needed something, right? If you need $20, usually the first person you ask is your mom. So if you start a business, the first person you can ask is your mom. Be excited about it, right? I asked my dad twice, but he didn't come my customer before a year. I didn't let it make me stop though. Okay. So think about those people. You want to start to build what we call a 100s list, right? Most people, we try to convince ourselves like within 2 seconds, like, nah, I don't know 100 people, but y'all know 100 people. Y'all may not talk to 100 people on a regular basis, but you know 100 people. Okay. And so how you generate this 100s list is the first place to start is you just start with your phone. Start with your phone. The first 10 to 20 people will most likely be the people who are closest to you. These are the people who are closest to you: mom, dad, aunts, uncles, cousins, close coworkers, all of those things, those closest people to you. But then you start thinking of other things, like who was at my wedding? Who was at my baby shower? Who did I spend the holidays with? Let me go through my Facebook friends, generate a list of 100 people, and these are going to be the people that you're going to start off with reaching out to. And the easy way to do it is like, let me break it down into 25 people, 20, 30 people down the next 40 days. In the next 4 days. And break it down, right? Because it's really hugely a numbers game. And so here's the reality. A lot of you may have got a lot of no's or a lot of not responding to me. And I always like to remind people that, listen, guys are not special. We all get a lot of no's and we all get a lot of people not responding. The difference between the person who is signing people is just that they're just talking to more people. They're just talking to more people, right? I always tell people, think about yourself too. And some of you may be that rare case where you just said yes on the first time, right? But how long did it take you to say yes to the person who shared the opportunity with you? Right? So when someone takes that level of I don't want to say procrastination, of patience that you took with starting, don't be surprised when you get that same response. You just keep being excited. You keep reaching out to people. When you keep being excited, people are going to be attached to what you want to be attached to what you want to do. But if you splotchy, like I'm kind of working it today, then I'm not working it, then I'm kind of working it, no. People don't think they're just serious. When you display yourself as a winner and you keep going, people like to attach themselves to winners. Win even if you don't feel like you're winning. If you want to be winning, you winning. That's just that. Okay. So that is the basis of everything. So let's take a couple questions. There's so many things that I can talk about, but let me tell you the biggest thing. Tonight, with it just being $50 to join, guys, literally call your family, call your auntie and say, listen, it's $50 to join this business with me. I want you to join this business with me. It's $50. It costs more than that to get a bag of wraps. It's $59 for a bag of wraps. They can get a bag of wraps and a business. And then when they get 4 customers, they can get a $100 shopping spree. So who is that person who you just need to be bold and pick up and call today? Who are those 3 people who you just want on your team? Just say something to them, right? One thing I have to remind myself, and I want to remind people too, is we cannot be selfish with this opportunity. The opportunity can change your life. And we don't want to be selfish by hoarding it to ourselves. And when we don't share it, we're hoarding it. Okay? So who has questions? Somebody asked, because I will call people out.
I have a question. So I just ordered my stuff, so I haven't been able to use it. So
Okay.
how do you go about getting people on your team when you don't have results yet?
That's an awesome question. Because when I started my business, same here, I had never tried any of their products. I had never tried any of the products either. The first thing is borrowing someone's excitement, right? The person who enrolled you, where are their results at? Tell them to share some results with you, but also starting to be excited about the results that you're going to get, right? The results that you're going to get. I'm starting this weight loss journey. Who's starting it with me? Right? And so also with whatever the script or whatever that your enroller is giving you, just use it. And then literally, that's why I say being connected with the team is so important, because the excitement that you will get from the team will then begin to bleed off on you. So how you do that is you just find before and after pictures of people who you know are trusted before and after pictures, but also being excited about your journey. Like, listen, I got 4 wraps on the way, or I'm about to start this Fit 30 and I'm going to get fine. Like, who wants to join me? But just being excited and just knowing when you decided to say yes to this opportunity, that you just are all in and you're just in complete belief of the products. And so use the Beginners Bootcamp to help with your posting. But also when you're posting, you're asking people to be product models. And when you're asking people to be products models, that's an effort for you to begin to build testimonies through other people, which also builds your belief. Make sense?
Yeah, it does. I'm sorry, I have the mute button on.
And also you get 4 wraps in your kit, right? So you want to think about what other products you want to use that correlate with whatever result that you have. So it's either get the 4 customers so you can get the $100 shopping spree, or go ahead and order products so that you can maximize on whatever results you're going to be looking to get. Okay. Thanks for asking. What's your name?
Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany.
Hi.
Okay, let's see. A couple pages here. Let me see.
You talking to me?
No, her name was Tiffany. But do you got a question?
Oh, okay.
There. Hey, girl.
No.
No? Okay, let's see. Victoria, how you doing? Sorry, you were writing my screen. There you go. I unmuted you. How are you, Victoria? I can't hear you, and I'm going to guess that means great. Let's see. Jasmine, you good? This week 2 for you. I think you were on last week, possibly.
Is it more than one Jasmine?
No, I don't think so.
Me?
Yes, you, girl.
Oh, hey, girl. I don't remember being on last week. I think maybe I tried to, but I was at work.
Oh, well, so, have any questions?
I got tons of them, but but not right off the top of my. Well, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, so with the fast start bonus, when we sign people, how do they qualify for that?
How they qualify for they have to have an auto ship set up, and they have to get 2 customers. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Thank
But
you.
you have to have customers of your own to be fast start qualified.
Okay.
That was a great question. I hope you, because that's them. Let's see. Shay baby, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You good?
It's my birthday.
Hey girl, welcome.
Thank you.
We're glad you're here. Oh, leave baby.
Oh, my sister just had a baby.
Congratulations. Oh, like literally.
Like,
Congratulations. Aw.
Get it, girl. Okay. Anybody else got any questions? Okay, so here's the plan, guys. Your plan of action is to get your 4 customers tomorrow. Get your 4 customers. Okay. That way we can help you move on to the next step to start to build your team. Now, if there are people who you can share the business with tonight, go ahead and share the business with them tonight, because this $50 deal is about to end. In fact, I'll give you guys a script really quick. Let me get it. Second. Who did I send it to? I sent it to. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to get you guys a script that you can use tonight. We still have 2 hours left in this promotion. So get who you can. Tell your mama, let's go. Let's make this money together, or whoever. So I'm going to put the script in the comments so you guys can use this script. And I'm actually going to give you guys 2 scripts, okay?
I have a question as well whenever you're finished with that.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay. I have a cousin who is also she's a little bit, well, she knows about the business. And it was her cousin that actually introduced her to the business. However, is it possible that we could still do like a 3-way just for a little bit of refreshing? She isn't quite, she hasn't came into or took the leap yet as far as entering the business. However, she is really, she's thinking about it, really strongly about it. And there's a lady that's, that's in the business, that, like I said, she's introduced her to it and whatnot, but she wants to go in under her. But is there any way that we could, possibly, not just shadow, but possibly like refresher, and she could still possibly join the business under the her cousin, which introduced her to the business, and still
You
network.
probably could give her some vague things, but most of her value that she would be getting should probably mostly come from the lady who's going to sign her. Now, typically, if this was someone who was going to go on your team, of course, not that we don't want to support her, but we want to help you to use your time and value that's going to help you build your business. And us talking to her, it's going to help someone else build their business. So it's not that we don't want to help them, but we can point them to some resources that will help them, some corporate resources that will help them, that will help refresh her, if that makes sense. And so we do have a 1 team, 1 mission,
Right.
Atmosphere in our business. And so we can more or less direct her to some things that would be beneficial. But as far as any calls that she would have, she probably should do that call with who she wants to sign with. If that lady has introduced her to the business, then rightfully so, she should want to sign with her. And so that's what she should be doing the call with. Now, in the event it was someone who wanted to sign with you, then of course we would do 3-way calls with you and things of that nature.
Right.
But it keeps the integrity of the business in. But yeah, I'm sure we can point her in the direction of some things that can be good for her.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay. So the script.
hello?
Yes.
Hi, this is Anitra. I am Miss Witherspoon's cousin. She just signed me yesterday fully. Um, Wanted to ask you a question. When I was presenting, the script that you had given me to the 30 people that I had picked out, my thing is when questioned about, like, when I had sent you the screenshot of the lady had asked me what are the essential oils used for. And I had sent back the script that you had given me, but her thing was, what exactly are they used for? And I
Right.
want to get a quick response, but I'm like, well, because me myself, I've never used essential oils, so
Mhm.
I'm, like, oh,
So
I
at
don't.
this point, since we kind of have gotten her, this is where it goes where we want to get that goal. So from there, you can be like, hey, can you chat in 10 minutes?
Okay.
We just tell her that, and then you tell Brandy or myself when we get on the phone and we chat with her about the essential oils. Really, with that specifically, the essential oils are just so broad. You know what I mean?
Right.
Most we can put our finger on, but essential oil can be used in diffuser. Like right now,
Right.
I'm feeling a little stuffy. I can take a eucalyptus, rub it in my hand, and I can breathe it in. I can put it on the bottom of my feet. The lemon essential oil I use to clean my kitchen.
Okay.
And literally it's just such a broad product, but in things of that nature, and especially if it's like, hey, auntie, I'm gonna call you in 10 minutes. Is that good? And then you could just have the conversation over the phone. So the
Okay.
is just kind of to bring out and get them some information and know some initial goals. But eventually we probably will have to get them on the phone to have more of an elaborate conversation and to close
Okay. Okay.
it.
Thank you.
So the script that I sent there, you can change today. You can change the time to tomorrow at 5. But I want you to send that script to the 10 closest people to you. The 10 closest people to you. Oh my gosh, my throat needs to get it together. Make sure where it says name, you don't do that. I've accidentally done that, where I sent the message and I put name in there instead of actually inserting their name. So I'm going to change today to tomorrow and send it back to you guys. So that's a script that creates urgency that you can send to the 10 closest people to you so you can go ahead and get your 4 customers closed. And what happens is when you get a response, do not freestyle. Like, I think I kind of got it. If you don't know what to say, which most of you just may not, which is okay, say something to the person who enrolled you. Send a screenshot so they can help you process through it. Okay? They can help you process through it. That's going to be the easiest way. It's a direct way for you to learn, but it's also you're learning and we're helping you earn money at the same time. So be connected. Bug your enroller. Like, bug your enroller, guys. Like, just do what you got to do to get the help that you need. I have gotten help all the way up here to this level, and guess what? I'm going to keep on getting it. I'm going to keep on getting it because the more I can be helped, the more I can efficiently help. So any more questions and we can hop off? It is already 5 after. I'm excited for you guys. Go hard. That those 2 calendar months that you have to get your bonus, it will go away fast. So go hard. Go hard. Like, take something away from yourself. Recognize the things that are distracting you. And sometimes things that are distracting you are things that seem to be good things, right? So turn the TV off, right? Just, turn, if you have something on your phone that just takes a lot of your time, because a lot of time we have more time than we think we have. It's just that what we're choosing to give our time to. So congratulations to all of you guys who have started your business. Like, when I tell you it will change your life if you want it to, it will change your life. And it's exciting to be able to be talking about this from a seat of like, I know, and not off of someone else's story. And so just like, I can't express it. I don't really know how else to tell you, just to keep going and know that you have to know. I know it's kind of cliche, but you have to know that you're worth it, and you just have to be willing to fight for the things that you're fighting for, right? A fight is never easy, right? It's never easy, right? But it's usually it's worth it. So if nothing else, we will get off. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. I'm excited for all of you guys to close your 4 customers and graduate into our money team group, into our big team group. It's going to be good. Also, there is a boot camp in Dallas April 28th and 29th. So if there any way you can get to Dallas, you can get to Dallas, but there are other ones in Florida. Also, make sure you check for One Team One Mission. There's a One Team One Mission coming up in the Chicago area. If you have the It Works Office app, you will know about all of these events. There is one in Atlanta, May 16th, my One Team One Mission. So if you are in a 2-hour radius of Atlanta or you ready to catch a flight, would love for you to be there. I won't look like this. So, all right, guys. So have a good night. Thanks for hopping on. Hold on. Someone asked me a question. Sorry. If you haven't gotten starter kit by the end of the month, will it affect me if I don't have rap party this month? You don't need your starter kit to do the party. It won't affect you. You should have it though, but just Shaylin, where you live?
I live in Arizona.
Arizona? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your enroller?
Rachel.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she can somehow support you in a party, even if you don't have rap, even if it's virtual. But just say that to her. Tell her the date that you want to have it, and just ask her how. Obviously, she may not be able to make it to Arizona, but how can she support you, and how can I do it without my kid? And I'm pretty sure that there's a way we can make it happen.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Where do I find the app? If you got a Samsung, go to your Google Play Store. More questions before I hop off? All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to